Trump's bold proposition, a new era for US-Canada relations. The political landscape was shaken on January 6, 2025, with two significant events. First, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his resignation, leaving a void in Canadian leadership. Seizing the opportunity, former US President Donald Trump, known for his audacious pronouncements, reignited his call for Canada to join the United States as the 51st state. This proposition, delivered via his preferred platform, Truth Social, sent ripples through both nations and the global community. Trump's proposition, while surprising, wasn't entirely out of the blue. He had previously alluded to this idea, even playfully referring to Trudeau as Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada. This time, however, the context was different. With a new administration set to take the helm in Canada, Trump clearly saw an opportunity to push forward his vision of a unified North America. The potential ramifications of such a merger are vast, prompting a whirlwind of speculation and analysis. Economists, political scientists, and everyday citizens are left to ponder the potential benefits and drawbacks of such a union. Would this lead to unprecedented economic prosperity, as Trump envisions, or would it erode Canadian sovereignty and identity? As the world watches with bated breath, the question remains: is this the dawn of a new era in US-Canada relations, or merely another headline-grabbing tactic from the former US president? Only time will tell how this bold proposition will reshape the political landscape of North America and beyond. A checkered past US-Canada relations through the ages. The relationship between the United States and Canada is complex, marked by periods of cooperation and tension. Understanding this historical context is crucial to grasping the potential implications of Trump's merger proposal. The seeds of Canadian Confederation in 1867 were, in part, sown by the looming threat of U.S. expansionism. The War of 1812, where the U.S. attempted but failed to conquer Canada, further solidified a distinct Canadian identity. Despite their intertwined histories, Canadians have consistently resisted attempts at political absorption by their southern neighbor. Past efforts to forge closer economic ties, like Prime Minister Laurier's 1910 Reciprocity Agreement and Prime Minister Mulroney's Free Trade Agreement in the 1980s, were met with significant opposition within Canada. These historical events highlight the deep-seated desire for self-determination among Canadians. The notion of relinquishing their sovereignty and becoming another star on the U.S. flag is unpalatable to many. Trump's proposal, therefore, must be viewed against this backdrop of historical resistance to U.S. assimilation. While economic and cultural ties between the two nations are undeniable, the idea of a political merger strikes a nerve in the Canadian psyche. It evokes memories of past struggles to maintain autonomy and raises concerns about the potential erosion of Canadian values and identity. Understanding this historical context is key to comprehending the depth of sentiment surrounding Trump's proposition. Trump's vision: a united front or a smokescreen? Trump, in his characteristically direct manner, laid out his rationale for the merger on Truth Social. He envisions a seamless economic powerhouse with the removal of tariffs boosting trade and lowering prices for consumers on both sides of the border. This, he argues, would usher in an era of unprecedented economic prosperity for the newly unified nation. Furthermore, he claims that a merger would bolster North American security, presenting a united front against potential threats from Russia and China. With a combined military and intelligence apparatus, the argument goes, the continent would be better equipped to navigate the complexities of global geopolitics. While these arguments may seem appealing on the surface, a closer examination reveals potential pitfalls. Critics argue that the economic benefits are overstated and that the merger could actually harm Canadian industries and workers. They point to previous instances of free trade agreements leading to job losses and a decline in domestic manufacturing. Moreover, the notion of increased security under a Trumpian banner is a contentious one. His past foreign policy decisions have often been met with skepticism and even outright condemnation from the international community. Whether a merged North America under his envisaged leadership would truly be a safer place is a matter of considerable debate. Trump's vision, while painted with broad strokes of economic prosperity and security, requires careful consideration to discern its true implications for both nations. Canada's response: thanks but no thanks. The initial response from Canadians to Trump's proposal has been overwhelmingly negative. A December 2024 Lager survey revealed that a mere 13% of Canadians supported the idea of becoming the 51st state, while a resounding 82% opposed it. This sentiment is palpable in the streets of Canada, where Trump's proposition has been met with a mixture of amusement and indignation. Many view it as an outlandish suggestion that underscores a fundamental lack of understanding of Canadian identity. The idea of relinquishing their healthcare system, gun control laws, and other social safety nets is anathema to most Canadians. Even within the Canadian government, the response has been one of polite dismissal. While formal statements have been carefully crafted to avoid escalating diplomatic tensions, the underlying message is clear. Canada has no interest in becoming part of the United States. Experts believe that Trump's proposal is unlikely to gain any real traction. They view it as more of a publicity stunt designed to appeal to his base and stir up controversy than a serious policy proposal. The political costs of even entertaining such a merger would be astronomical for any Canadian leader. The historical context, public opinion, and expert analysis all point to one conclusion: Trump's vision of a US-Canada merger is unlikely to materialize. The Canadian identity, forged over centuries of striving for self-determination, remains strong. While the future of US-Canada relations is always evolving, it seems highly improbable that it will involve the Great White North joining the American fold.